How's everybody doing today? I see you, Caitlin. What's happening? Today's gonna be like a real short stream because I got some plans later. So I'll be on for like 2 hours or something like that. Just wanted to pop in. Better than not doing it. Make a little bit of progress on Best Farm here. Alright, it's Thursday, spring 4th, because it's always spring. Always, always, always spring forever. Yeah, it's been a while. How you doing? Not raining tomorrow. Okay, that's important. It's important to know. Good old Clinty here with the furnace recipe. Oh no, that sucks. Sorry to hear about your ankle. Alright, I need to chop a bit of wood here because how was my Thanksgiving? I'm in Canada, so Thanksgiving was like a month and a half ago. 2 months ago? Like 2 months ago? We don't have the same Thanksgiving as you guys down there. It's in like mid-October. Yeah. Alright, we just needed enough to like make a chest here. Oh, and that can we can sell that. It's all poutine based, yeah. It's true. Maple syrup for dessert. No, I mean, it's just, it's, you know, it's pretty much the same idea. Although it's not as big of a deal here. Oh yeah, nice. Like, Thanksgiving is a holiday, you know, it's a big holiday, people care about it, but it's not like... Thanksgiving in the United States always surprised me, because it's like such a big deal, and I don't understand how you manage to have like such a big holiday so close to Christmas, which is such a big holiday. Christmas is Christmas. Christmas is not American specifically, it doesn't change. Like, Thanksgiving is an American holiday. You guys didn't invent Christmas. Alright, we got another busy day of fishing all fucking day. Oh, man. I almost got... I was 2 fish away from level 6 fishing the other day. That's crazy. Means we might actually get level 7 today. Since we're basically starting at 6. So today's stream is going to be a little short because I had to do a few things before I got on, and I have some plans later, so I'm going to have to cut it a little shorter. But I didn't want to miss, so I was like, I'm just going to be on, even if it's only like 2 hours, I'll be here, you know, just hanging out, doing some fishing. Fish aren't going to catch themselves, you know. Yeah, carp are pretty lazy fish. Look, they just fucking sit here. The only reason I'm going to move it is because I want to get this chest. But carp are kind of garbage fish. They're lazy, they're worthless, they taste bad. Later? No. No, just for a little bit this afternoon, and then that's it. Yeah, I've been consistently back on around this time, is what I'm doing right at the moment. It's tricky because, you know, it's just life, right? It's just life stuff. Trying to find the best situation that works the best to be on. Because I want to be on. I love streaming, right? I would stream 8 hours a day if I could afford to. So... Nice. We're getting a lot of bass so far, which is nice. I wish those bubbles would move a little closer, but... definitely happy with the bass rate. Hey, Grixis leader. Pretty good. How are you? What's up? What's happening? Still playing ye old Magic the Gathering? No, I failed. Might as well just give up now. Time to reset the run because I missed that fish. Missed that perfect catch. Well, it's only because I restarted multiple times, obviously. Duh. Obviously, like... Oh, nice. I used to deliver for a restaurant directly here. I was actually the delivery manager for the restaurant. Like, that was back in, like, 2023. But, you know, due to just the way the delivery industry is, they gave up on having private delivery and just went to only doing, like, the app-supported stuff. Kind of disappointing, because it was a pretty good gig while it lasted. I got a lot of free food and shit, you know? You don't get that doing, like, DoorDash. Unless you steal it. which of course, I would never do. Oh, shit. The problem is, like, stealing the food, like... It sure does. It's my farm Sona. Shit! Too much stuff. Hey Cassie, how you doing? It would be possible, but like kind of a disaster. Like you wouldn't be able to see that ahead of time. Plus, policy is not to open the bags. Like it's just asking for like a ton of stuff. I did get tipped a poutine once, Slove. Not even kidding, it was actually a poutine. Which sounds like a joke, but... No, literally, like, it was like the pizza place here had, like, a buy one, get one free Uber Eats deal, right? Like, you ordered the various things, and so, guys got, like, 2 of these, and I hand him the stuff at the door, and he picks one of them up, and he's like, do you want one? Like, he didn't... It was a buy one, get one free, and I guess he only wanted one, so he gave me the other one. How you doing, Christmas? Big fish energy. Hey, it wasn't too bad, actually, because it was Pizza 73. It was, like, the curly fry poutine. So, I got it there pretty fast. It wasn't that soggy. Although, poutine is a terrible delivery. Like, you're not wrong. Don't order poutine for delivery. It's fucking terrible. Yeah, it's not a thing most places outside of Canada, as far as I understand. Like, you can get, like, fries with gravy and cheese some places, but it's still not going to be right. They don't have the cheese curds. Go to Wisconsin, get some cheese curds, make your own, Cheese curds are big there, but still not poutine. They like to, like, deep fry their cheese curds and shit, which is honestly pretty good. They're kind of like mozzarella sticks. I don't have enough space. This is dumb. Too many rarities of fishes. Poutine is a French-Canadian kind of street food dish that's pretty popular. Like, it's mostly from, like, Montreal type of area. Basically, it's French fries topped with cheese curds and gravy, like brown gravy. The important part is that it's actually cheese curds. If you use just, like, shredded cheese, it's not the same, and it doesn't count. Sounds like you haven't. I mean, like I said, cheese curds are pretty popular in Wisconsin. They like to do, like, deep fried cheese curds and stuff like that. Anywhere that produces a lot of dairy will have cheese curds available, right? Like, it's sort of like almost like a dairy byproduct. I mean, it's just French fries with cheese and gravy. Like I'm being particular about the kind of cheese, but it's still just cheese. Right? Like, there's nothing wrong with French fries with cheese and gravy. I think so. The reality is people do it with all sorts of gravy. But no. Okay, so it is often beef. It is often not beef because some places don't respect it. Apparently, the original, like the Montreal style, is like actually made from both beef and chicken broth, and not like technically even a gravy. But so it's a mixture. But most commonly around the country, you'll find it with like a beef-based sauce gravy. You know. Yeah, it's like a beef broth, chicken broth, roux, seasoned with like pepper and stuff. Is what the original like Montreal style traditional thing is. But gravy's a close approximation, and that's what most places serve it with. To be perfectly honest, outside of like. Yeah, exactly. Like the thing is, it is literally like a gravy, but it's like not quite the same. It's, you know what I mean? It's not gravy. Do you not like? Okay, so here's the thing. So this is like a thing I've noticed. As much as Americans love gravy as a concept, I've noticed that gravy on French fries is not super common there. And it's generally like a little more like British, European type of concept. I know, right, Walk? Because literally every restaurant in the country will try to upsell you gravy when you order French fries. Like, you go into a random-ass fucking diner, order some French fries, and they're gonna be like, you want some gravy with that? Like, that is, like, completely normal, daily occurrence. Okay, what was I doing? I lost my focus there for a second talking about gravy. We got another bubble, so we're gonna go over here. Garlic aioli is just fucking mayonnaise, okay? Yeah, I know like Northern Europe, very common to use mayo on fries, which a lot of people, and that's funny, Americans love mayonnaise, but also tend to find mayo on fries to be kind of weird. They would rather make a salad out of it. 6? I think level 6. Yeah, level 6. Sort of, Jurgen. Honestly, I was just gone for 2 weeks. I had a bout of sort of like... Yeah. They serve their fries with garlic aioli because it's, you know, they think they don't like mayonnaise. I don't because I haven't bothered to, like, there's no point in grabbing the sea urchin yet because I don't have the iron bars, right? It's only the 4th. I can't even get into the mine yet. There is a sea urchin on the beach ready to go. I checked. Like, I can see it from the accessible side. So I will be grabbing that as soon as I have the, you know, the bars to actually build it, right? But the mine doesn't open till tomorrow. So, I don't need to get ahead of myself with the sea urchin. Oh yeah, I mean that's just standard sandwich wisdom. Actually, buttering sandwiches is weird. Okay, who here butters sandwiches? I actually find that to be a very strange concept. Like putting, like, I like butter on bread if I'm eating bread, but when I'm making a sandwich, I can't be bothered to put, like, it just feels weird to me to add that. Do you? But you just said use mayo. I would much rather put mayo on a sandwich than butter. Really? Spend that fish money on the iron. I've got to get my... I have a plan here. There's an entire fucking strat. I don't even have a furnace yet, Steph. I would have to... I'm buying the furnace and everything tomorrow. You're getting ahead of me here. This is day 4. Yeah, I'm a big fan of mayo on sandwiches. Butter, not so much. I know. I just... Mayo is just great. People, like... Well, I mean, when I'm eating bread by itself. Like, if I'm just eating bread, you know, versus, like, fully constructing a sandwich. That's the distinction I'm making. That's the only distinction I'm making. Actually, mayonnaise works great on a grilled cheese walk, believe it or not. It's a very common, Google it. Like, you can Google it. There's a bunch of people out there who swear by mayo on a grilled cheese. I personally prefer butter on the grilled cheese, but mayo definitely works. Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly oil, right? Like, it's just fat. That's what you need. You need the fat. Well, you're not supposed to heat up the mayo specifically. You're sort of like cooking it with the sandwich, right? I wouldn't like warm up mayo in like a... That would be weird. Okay, mustard does not serve the same purpose because it's not fat. Come on now. Mustard is great. Love mustard. Not a substitute for mayo. Not fulfilling the same role in the sandwich. Ketchup is a little weird. On a sandwich? Like, on some burgers. Not even all burgers. Some burgers, and like, as a dip for like french fries and stuff, I like ketchup. I definitely don't want ketchup on like a sandwich. No, but even true Dijon mustard is still not a fat, Jurgen. It does not substitute for mayo. It's good. Besides, I'm not American. Don't assume I'm talking about American mustard. Really? Not a big not a tuna melt household there, eh, Steph? Sorry, you forgot a letter there. Were you saying tomato jam, Jurgen? Is that what you were saying, ketchup? Oh, I love mustard on sandwiches. No. That was never in question. Mustard's amazing. I love all sorts of mustards. There's a lot of great mustards. It's also a really nice, like, low-calorie addition to a sandwich, too. No problem. I figured out what you meant, so we got no problems. Right? It was a pretty decent day, actually. I got about 12 bass. Whereas, like, butter and mayo are not low-calorie additions to a sandwich. Delicious, but... In your entire country. I feel like that's probably not true. But, in your house, I believe. Phantom, so this week I'm mostly on at this times of day. But I've been really struggling with, like, my personal life and my sleep and stuff like that, so... I'm here when I'm here right now. I even changed the little message on the loading screen that says live whenever instead of, live on specific days. But right now, it's sort of like North America afternoons. You can do the math for whatever country you're in. Man, I love a good tuna melt. Look, tuna mayo is just one of those, like, universal fucking, like, amazing combinations. I feel like every country has invented it, okay? Whether it's just, like, your shitty tuna salad sandwich, or it's, like, tuna mayo onigiri, like, everyone has figured out that mayo goes with fish. It's just, like, a fundamental tenet of the universe. But you know what's even easier than making mayo yourself, Nautical? Buying mayo. Like, just as sort of like a counterpoint. Buying mayo that's already made. Crazy easy. You would never believe it. Wait, what are two things you could do without? Mayo? I think you're banned from this channel. If not literally, in spirit. Mayo and fish. Damn. Wow. Phantom over here just hating joy. You may not have noticed, but I literally named my cat Cupie in every single Stardew file. Yeah, you see, the work and the trouble are the parts that I'm concerned about there, Nautical. The extra 37 cents it cost me to buy it, not that big of a concern. Besides, where am I going to get Japanese eggs? I feel like there might be import restrictions. Like, I'm just going to fly over there and, like, come back with a bunch of eggs. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can't do that. I'm not actually certain, but I have a hunch. Also, it wouldn't be cheaper anymore. I guarantee you, if you calculate the flight to Japan, making your own mayo is no longer cheaper. No, I didn't think so. I couldn't, like, cite the regulation, but I was pretty sure that just, like, obviously you can't do that. That's a lot of algae. So, I'm going to stick to buying mayo. Because it's both easier and I don't have to explode any Japanese eggs on an airplane to do it. I need to actually sell fish tonight, so we're almost done. We get maybe like one more catch and then home. Because I need money for ore purchasing tomorrow. I love how lively it is. I got like 8 viewers, and I think they're all chatting. That's awesome. That's the ideal chat ratio. Okay, we'll leave these here. These. Need the ores. You weren't chatting yet, Arthal. 0 Joja perfection. It's 0 Joja. But no Hellmans. Ew. No, I buy Kewpie. Kewpie mayo is the best mayo. I love it. It's so good. 100% ratio. Zero Joja perfection is perfection with 0 Joja walk. It's the same thing I always do. I just decided to make a clickbaity title about it. Shit, I could have left my fishing rod there, I forgot. No, it's just daylight, which makes it look weird. I will not purchase any Joja Cola. How's that sound? If I were to happen to find a can of Joja Cola floating in a river somewhere, I don't think I'm supporting the company by drinking it. Level 7 fishing, let's fucking go. But yeah, if things look different, it's because the shelf is a little bit emptier behind me. Move some stuff around, gotta fix that actually. And there's natural light illuminating my beautiful face, which... skill. All skill. Joja Cola's a thing in-game. Oh, hey, look, it's Kewpie! It's my canon Stardew cat. Yes, I will adopt it. Its name is not Dudley. She always tries to name it Dudley. But its name is Kewpie. I name it after mayonnaise because it's white. I mean, it depends on... Okay, you know what? Recently, Steph? No. 6 months ago? Yes. How long has it been since you watched me? We might have a different definition of recent. Yeah, months. I definitely moved it at some point this year, but it has been months. So... fucked up. I fucked up. I didn't make an extra chest, so we're gonna steal this chest. Uh-oh. You're not playing the new season? Oh no. My sword. Oh, I don't know, quite a while ago. I played a bunch of games in between. Played like Hollow Knight and Hades and like... I don't know, time is fake. I think one of the reasons why people hate combat in Stardew Valley is they give you a sword that does 1 damage and they make you fight slimes with like 1,000 health. Like, what kind of fucking, like, easing into combat is this? Like, fuck off, Eric. What are you doing? Hey, double caffeinated mom! Thank you for the resub. 3 months. Awesome. How you doing? I mean, realistically, not that good. I've been talking about it a bit, but I'm surviving. Last night was kind of medium, not as good as the night before, that's for sure. It's random. Every day's a surprise. Come on, we gotta get deeper. Sleep gotcha, yeah, fuck. Come on, one more. One more. Okay, 2 copper, 2 copper, 2 copper, 2 copper. Yes, okay, now we just need that ladder. Let's go ladder. Where you at, ladder? I know you're hiding here somewhere. It's mostly bad, Nautical. My gacha luck's not very good. Did I leave my fucking... Oh my god, I think I just punted the entire day. I seem to have left my coal at home? And now everything is ruined. I don't have time to walk back, so we literally just have to reset. Because I forgot the coal. Now I gotta name Cupid again. This sucks. Like, I can't say no to the cat, even though it does nothing but get in your way. You know? You can get a dog. It also does nothing but get in the way. But why would I want a dog when a cat is an option? Imagine picking a dog. No, you pick when you make your file. Do you want the dog or the cat? And it just doesn't show up until, today. Cool. Next step, puzzle games. There you go. Okay, the mining actually went fast enough, so I'm going to be very disappointed if it doesn't go fast enough this time, you know. We need 45 copper, and we need to get it all, and... No, they took all the puzzles out of that, remember? And all of the Japanese people. No, dogs are extremely overrated. That is going to be my most controversial take I probably ever have on this stream. But it's true. Dog people will never admit it, but it's 100% true. Dogs are wildly overrated. That's true. I mean, if you but that's not why people have dogs, Jurgen. Okay, that's not the main reason. Like, for working purposes, obviously, there are reasons to, My takes are objectively correct, Walk. Oh, no, I fucked up. I mean, that is a reason to have dogs. I've heard that people who are allergic to cats can continue to live fulfilling lives, though, so there's hope. This is so stupid. Like, this is just so stupid. Everything about this is stupid, because, like, I did it in time. I did it fast enough, but I forgot the coal. Yeah, that sounds very unpleasant. I would probably like cats less if they had that effect on me. Yeah, usually when people say they're allergic to cats, they mean, like, I get stuffed up if there's a cat in the room type of thing, you know? That's actually pretty extreme. Okay, that cave carrot might have just saved my run. And also, we got the club! The club! Let's go! We're in the club now. And we're done. I forgot to get the chubs. This is terrible. Wait, serve cats on planes anymore? Oh my god. What a failure of a day. Good thing this isn't a no reset run. It's often the skin too, the dander that many people react to, which is why they like saliva is one of them, and then the dander, which is why like even if the cat's not in the room anymore, like if there's like dust, you know, with like those the little skin flakes of former cat in there, it'll cause people to react. Little pieces of dead cat just floating around the room, right? Well, dead pieces of live cat. The cat's probably still alive. The pieces are dead. that was an entire hour wasted. Can't forget the coal. That would just be the same fucking shit again. Later. See you around. Always appreciate you stopping by. Gotta bring the fish. Oh, as soon as I'm done streaming here, I'm going out for dinner with a friend, and because of that, I haven't eaten yet, and I'm so fucking hungry. Fish, what's up, Sass? Well, this is terrible. Just stuck on floor 2 here. Oh, at least we got a nice copper ore floor again, so we can actually hit the 25. Hey, Pigeon! How you doing? What does my title mean? I'm doing perfection with no Joja services. This title is apparently very confusing to everyone, because everyone keeps asking. Not just you. But, like, so many people have asked about the title. Did not realize that it was so, confusing. I mean, if you knew that, that's because you're watching a game you don't know anything about. That's on you. That's not my fault. Zero Joja. It means I'm not using Joja. Like, no. So often when people do perfection challenges, they do Joja, the Joja route in the game. It's an in-game thing, right? The Joja route. With Joja Mart. Yes, but challenge runs will typically use Joja because it's faster. It's literally the same thing I always do. I just put it in the title to make it sound fancier. Oh, sorry, gotcha. It's more impressive this way. We actually need to leave. The only way we're going to possibly do this We're not going to make it to 10, I don't think, because... We almost have enough, actually, though. That's the thing. No, I'm actually pro-Joja. Pro-Joja. It makes the town better. The community center is worthless. Nobody uses it. There's no reason to restore it. Community center is propaganda from Mayor Lewis to make him look better. With unnecessary community projects that serve no one's needs. Alright, well, we failed again. This is stupid. This is stupid. This whole thing is stupid. Like, I did it the first time, but I forgot the fucking coal. Oh, I'm so pissed off at myself for forgetting the goddamn coal. Everything is Lewis's fault. He's an incredibly ineffective mayor. Like, the only reason the valley flourishes is because of fucking me. Lewis is doing nothing except spending everybody's tax money on a fucking golden statue of himself. Entirely corrupt. I mean, you're right. That is the one... The one service he does provide is he somehow finds a way to move my 600 bottles of wine overnight, which is admittedly kind of impressive. Although we don't really need it. It's slightly convenient, but it's not necessary. I could just sell them to fucking Pierre. He'd buy them. Same price, too. Once again, Lewis is unnecessary. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Going down, going down. Oh yeah, I'm not complaining. I am complaining that the game kind of requires you to befriend them, though. It would be less annoying if, like, you had more flexibility with, like, how you, oh, we're back in the club. Look at this. Let's go. With how you engage with them. So, including objectively terrible people and then forcing you to befriend them for completion annoys me a little bit. That's where most of it comes from. But... because, like, even if you're not going for perfection, there's, like, recipes and things like that locked behind friendship levels, right? Okay, I think we got it this time. Only took me 3 more tries after the first punt. Got my boots. Leave the mine. We don't actually have to leave the mine because we don't have the... Okay, so we're in the right spot, I guess, but we don't actually have the necessary ores for... It's only 11. We still got some time. We need to get 5 more real quick, though, so we can get this rolling. Going off memory, I don't have spreadsheets. Spreadsheets are for nerds. Oh, sorry, Pigeon. That cracked me up. I need more copper. Like a lot more copper real fast. 3. Need 3. Come on, 3 copper here. 1 is not 3. Wait, there's 1 over here. No, really? Ugh. Ugh. Because we gotta leave by like 3 p.m. Like... Okay, 2 is awesome. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. We might have this. I'm gonna have to pick up the furnace, take it with me, and finish it in the shop, I think, but we got it. Hey, Ox, what's up? Run! We gotta get to Clinty before he shuts his door. Eating a snack before groceries. Yeah, I got dinner plans, so I haven't eaten yet today because I'm trying to, like, it's like all you can eat, and I need to be, like, meat maxing, so no food. I'm prepping. Okay, so we need to buy kale today. Just gotta figure out I need 40 iron. And I need to make sure I have enough left for the kale, right? So and I need a bean, so that's 1,000. Yeah, I know, I'm accounting for the upgrade. I need like 1,200 for this stuff, right? So accidentally buy the trash can and just ruin the whole day. There we go. We are all broke again. Oh, hey, it's Hales. What's up, Haley? Don't ignore me. Wow, look at that. Literally the perfect amount of space. was just trying to impress her with my club swinging technique. See if it could catch her attention, you know? Different kind of club, Slav. Different kind of club. Okay. We're good. We need to go. Unfortunately, I brought the club with me and left the fishing rod in the mine. That was a minor mistake, so I gotta go back to the mine chest, which cost me about 30 minutes. Otherwise, we're making pretty good time for today. All we do now is we just fish for the last little bit of the day. Then pass out, which is why we spent all our money. Axe throwing is weird because it caught on here for a few years too, and I never got it. Like, I still don't get it. If I'm being completely honest. Like... Well, everything was going well until I forgot that I reused the fishing chest for the mine, and now I'm in trouble. Oh, we're in big trouble. Okay. Hello to Zurich. This time I did. I didn't chop down the trees on this particular run. I should have left the furnace outside. This is a problem. So... Okay, what I am going to do is just destroy some of the less valuable items just to make space here. Like the slime, the bug meat. We don't really need these, right? Hey, congratulations! It is quite an undertaking, especially the first time. It gets easier the more often you do it. Because, you know, just knowing what to shoot for and how to line it up. But, congratulations. I'm gonna eat all of this algae to make room in my box. Nice, perfect layout is, that can take an infinite amount of time, depending on, you know, what you're looking for. Wait, how do I pick up a... I know there's a way to do it, but I never do it. How do you pick up a chest with... You, like, can't do it on a controller. No, but without a tool. That's what I'm saying, Gun. I knew there was a way to pick it up without a tool, but I couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, you can. Yeah, exactly. It's not something I usually do. That's why I couldn't remember what the method was. So, it's hard to do on a controller because you need to select an empty slot. You need to have completely empty hands. That's the catch, right? I don't know if you can undo it. Did I punt, though, with this furnace now? Like, because I don't know if I can get the furnace. It might only work on chests. No, okay, so if you're on a controller, it's trickier because you need, like you said, you need empty hands, which you can't, like, just, like, directly select it. You gotta use your little cursor or whatever to, like, click on it. But if you have empty hands and you repeatedly, like, you gotta do it about 10 times, like, just mash the button on the chest, it will eventually pop up. That's how it works. Anyways, there we go. That wasted, like, 2 hours. It's fine. The rest of the day was good. We're not resetting the day, even though that was obviously, it cost me some money. Some fishing money. Hey, Gun, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. It's pretty late in Zurich, right? Like, you're, like, late evening? I wonder if I... Nice! That's honestly not an uncommon situation. It's a very fun game. And people who aren't familiar with it might not realize that, you know, from, like, the cover type of thing, you know? Broken Trident? Okay, well, so much for the Club. We got a Broken Trident. Nice, well... Nice to meet you. I'm a bit of a night owl myself, but I was streaming at night here, which was like early morning in Europe. 3 game days. Wow, he caught on fast, eh? You don't even do anything in the first 3 game days. I mean, I'm only on the first 5 game days here myself, although certainly not the first time. This is day 5 of a brand new run, so if you want to see how well I do, stick around. I'm going to be streaming it around this time every day. Fishing is great, yeah. Almost midnight, yeah. I was like, it's pretty late. I'm honestly not going to be going much longer today. I got to cut out a little early, like I said, because I do have dinner plans, so. But I'll be back tomorrow. But yeah, see, I also like fishing. This is 5 days of Stardew Valley. I didn't need to buy the kale at all. I'm a dumbass. I found that book, remember? That almanac? I found the fucking almanac in a tree, gave me the thing. I have level 2 farming already. Buying the kale was completely unnecessary this time around. Shit. Well, that's less kale to buy next time. Because I found the book yesterday, like real time yesterday, I had already forgotten about it, and I... Yeah, but I don't have the ores, Arthal. That's the issue. I don't have the ore at the moment. I could not water them, then I lose like 1,000 gold. Because I'm still not going back in the mine until I upgrade the pickaxe, right? I would have to completely change the route to get the ore. Or spend a bunch of money on sprinklers, which doesn't seem worthwhile either. No, do not... Because I really can't... Obviously, they don't speak Greek. That makes sense, yeah. No, voice chat's going to be a lot harder, right? if you don't speak the same language as somebody. I can't even imagine playing Stardew, like, because you really want to coordinate. I don't think Stardew is as much fun if you're just running around doing your own thing. If you are playing with people, you want to work together, try to coordinate, and so you got to be able to talk to them, you know. Definitely. That is true. It's one of the reasons why I don't play Stardew with people. Hey, good night, Arthal. Holy 10 gold ore? I just saved myself 4,000 G. Amazing. Okay. Amazing. No, I need that for tomorrow. I wonder if I have time for one more day. I feel like I don't. This is going to be awkward. Because it's going to be a fishing day, which means it's going to take at least 30 minutes. We got some new viewers that just stopped by too, though. I don't want to cut the stream out on everybody, but this is what I get for making plans. Usually I don't have plans after stream besides, like, work. Hey, family man, what's up? How's it going? Yeah. I understand this is not the best stream time for European viewers who are not night owls. Okay, so I need this, and hold on. I need the furnace. Shit! I didn't pick it up fast enough. This is terrible news. I needed to bring the... Ah! I just... That like cost me like 2 hours. Cost me 2 hours not having that furnace, because now I have to walk and get it. Oh... Because I need to smelt one more bar. Okay, wait. Maybe I don't. Hold on. New plan. Because, like, what am I doing today? I'm doing the bait maker thing and then I'm fishing, right? So if I just go... If I chop the wood, collect the bait... I was gonna smelt the bar while I chopped the wood for the bridge. I can't do that now. But I can just fish regularly while I smelt the last bar, then craft the bait maker at the lake. That'll work. That's the actual answer. That way I don't lose 2 hours. I just lose 2 hours of fishing with bait instead of losing 2 hours of the game completely. That's definitely a better choice. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Let's go. It's gonna make, dinner a little tight, but... Alright, we need 300 wood, so that's a good chunk of trees we gotta cut down here. I definitely didn't do it ahead of time, you know, so... Inventory full, eh? Eat these cookies. Get that acorn. We don't want to leave any acorns on the ground. Acorns are, like, super important. We need so many acorns. Like about 70 acorns. Oh, I know I got this. I appreciate the support, though, family man. I always got this, though. I got it all. Chopping those trees. Starting to feel exhausted. Shit. Damn it. I'm going for perfection, and I'm going to set a personal record for how quickly I get perfection. The goal is to get 100% perfection without using any Joja services in only 5 seasons of play. So, by the end of spring year 2 is the target for completing perfection. Is that enough wood? It is. It is enough wood. Don't need that. Don't need that. Watch me not get 3 coral. I should bring the gold with me. And away we go. To the beach. Actually, hold on. I need a drink real bad. Whew. A little bit of a headache, obviously, because I haven't eaten today, but still. I'll be eating soon. We're actually skipping that because we're going down to the beach first, so. Yeah. That's okay. I'm going for, like, all-you-can-eat dinner in, like, 30 minutes, which is why I haven't eaten yet. I've been prepping. Gotta get my money's worth, you know? Exactly. What am I gonna do? Do something stupid like eat lunch before I show up? Nah, I'm not a sucker. And perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 2 sea urchins. Ah, flawless. Flawless victory here. It's like the Simpsons episode with where he goes to the all-you-can-eat seafood restaurant, and then they kick him out, and then he like sues them. Does that sound like a man who had all he could eat? Okay, we gotta check this so that we get the letter from the wizard tomorrow. And away we go. Hopefully we can get a few largemouth bass before the time's up. I need to catch one before the... But like, it's all you can eat. Does she hear herself? Yeah, can you say that? That's my point, right? Is it all you can eat, or isn't it all you can eat? Show me in the fine print where it says all you can eat up to 11. What kind of scam are you running? Come on, no largemouth bass. I need a bass, and I need it before that bar finishes. Like right now. No, that's not a bass. It's an algae. Same color, though. Wait, are you on like a different account? You're a first-time chatter. You must be on mobile or something. They made you log out? Why'd they make you log out? Well, you logged into a different account. This is not the same account you were on. Alright, one bait maker, please. Let's go. Well, now you're Walk Sauce 11. All right. Sounds good. Welcome to the stream, Walk Sauce 11. Ah, it was Walk Sauce 22. That's right. Thank you. You followed me on it, but you've never chatted before. It got the first time. Twitch has like a little like flag that pops up when somebody chats for the first time so that you know they're a new chatter. And this account has never chatted on the stream before. Yeah, that's exactly. And I'm not giving you another one. You're going to have to figure out the login for 22. I only got like 60 of them left, you know? They're a limited resource. Alrighty. Let's see if we can catch one or two largemouth before they go to sleep at 7. Spring 6th is pretty good. Like, about the fastest you could reasonably do it would be, like the 4th. I mean, because you gotta get the fishing to level 6, plus you gotta, you know. And that would be neglecting everything else, which would not be optimal, right? I think this is about the optimal time to get it, personally. Gonna have a lot less chubs to eat, though, this time around because of the bait maker. I wonder, okay, you know, it crosses my mind that using the bullhead bait might not be worth it. Once the largemouth bass go away, it might be better to just fish it naturally, because then you get, like, the chubs for eating and stuff. I don't know. On the other hand, like, the gold from the bullheads can buy salads, so that's gotta be still better, right? Because crops are happening, because crops are not... Crops will happen, trust me. But focusing on crops when you have to water them by hand is actually wrong. Okay? If you want to optimize profits. The best thing you can do... I have some crops in the ground, they're growing, just to get me the farming skills that I need. We'll expand the crops a little bit. By the end of spring, we'll have level 6 farming, and then we're going to go hard on crops at the beginning of summer. But then we're going to do it with sprinklers. Watering is the biggest waste of time in the game, right? If you spend a large amount of time watering crops manually, you are wasting time that you could be spending on something profitable, like fishing or mining. So I have about 20 crops in the ground right now. A small amount that's growing just because they're necessary. I've got like the cauliflower and the potato for the community center are growing, and I'm growing some kale for farming XP. But yeah, I'm going to be playing this file throughout the month of December here, so if you want to see how I do it, definitely stick around. You already followed, so I don't even have to try to sell you on that. But, like, I won't even upgrade my watering can until much later because I don't need it. By the middle of spring, I will no longer be manually watering crops, ever. That's the plan. To maximize, Eventually, once we get the bus fixed, we will replace fishing with Skull Cavern runs. And I will run the Skull Cavern over and over again. That will be the new strat. While my crops just grow themselves, because at that point we'll have like 400 starfruit in the ground by summer, but because like perfection, you just did perfection, so you know that perfection requires a lot of money, right? Just for the wizard buildings alone, the obelisk and the golden clock is 13 million. So in order to make 13 million by the end of the second spring, while also doing everything else, I'm going to have to be very aggressive with how I profit, right? Welcome back, Real Walk Sauce. There was an imposter in here a few minutes ago. But they weren't VIP, and they didn't have a moment cookie. Man, remember Twitch Moments? Yeah. That was such a cool thing that was, like, underutilized, and then they deleted it. Yeah, it takes most people years the first time. Usually, I would say 4 to 6 years is average for, like, first perfection. I don't know where you fell. And that just comes from talking to a lot of people, like... Got a lot of artifacts here. Oh yeah, I mean, I said average. It doesn't mean lots of people are slower. There's no right or wrong. One of the great things about Stardew is that you can completely take your time, right? There are no fail states in Stardew Valley. You can take as long as you want. You want to take 20 years to do it? You can, because you can't fail. It's part of why the game's so popular. You know, I've commented on this in the past, but... I gotta sell tonight, so I can't pass out, so... Uh-oh. Shit. Oh, shoot. Enjoy, yeah, year 24, enjoying their barns. Real walk sauce? Probably not. Unless you want to. I just realizing I actually gotta go. I did not have time for another day. So I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna finish this day off stream because it's nothing but going home and selling, so you're not gonna miss anything. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you just found me, make sure you give me a follow. I'll be back on tomorrow, and we'll be continuing from 3 hours from now in-game. So have a good night if you're in Europe. Have a good afternoon or evening if you're not. And hopefully see you all next time.